Why, hello there, ladies and gents. It's Lapel here, and if you haven't heard, today marks the launch of YouTube's new streaming service, YouTube Gaming. And, some of you probably are like, oh, this thing came out of the blue, or maybe you've heard about it before, but you're not quite sure how it works or something. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about it. I'm going to talk about why YouTube decided to do this, and I'm going to talk about my first impressions of YouTube Gaming. And so, first of all, where did this all come from? And to answer that question, we're going to have to do a little story time. So, let's see here. Once upon a time, long ago, aka May of 2014, some guys down at Google were on Reddit or something, and they heard something about this cool new thing called Twitch. Upon doing a little more research into streaming, they found that Twitch has the potential to make a lot of money. And so Google and YouTube really wanted a hot slice of that delicious streaming action. So they decided to use the treasure trove of money that they hoard from content creators and banana slammed $1 billion down on the table for Twitch to join their cult. So then the people down at Twitch thought to themselves, and they were like, hey, we don't want to end up being a sellout to this huge corporate conglomerate. Let's stick it to the man, yo, bro, Joe, I don't know. Anyway, so what ended up happening with Twitch? Well, they sold themselves to Amazon for almost $1 billion, claiming that this corporate juggernaut respects their values more than YouTube did. Then let's flash over to YouTube HQ somewhere in the middle of California or something, and everyone's throwing a hissy fit and throwing shit out the window onto innocent pedestrians, and they're like screaming like a spoiled Ugarian drama queen about how they didn't get what they wanted. But when their heads cooled down, YouTube decided to exact revenge and make their own platform catered to gamers, which they call YouTube Gaming. Google announced it back at E3 this year, and today it officially launched, like I said before. And so, how is this different from, say, Twitch or from regular YouTube streaming? Well, what the people down at YouTube aimed to do with this was that they wanted to give equal weight to both streams and regular video content that you would see on YouTube, and so that you can more easily pick and choose what you want to watch. Because, some days you want to watch a stream, sometimes you might want to watch a video, and this way it separates the two so they're two different things, and you can pick and choose what you want to watch. Simple. And you can follow gamers and streamers just like you can on Twitch, but you can also consume these creators' video content that they post to YouTube. And yes, live streaming has been supported for a while by YouTube, but what most of the time happens when you do a stream is that it just gets lost in the huge list of subscriptions in the subscription feed. And this aims to solve that by differentiating streams from video. And so, what do I think about it so far? Well, overall, I personally think the service is better than Twitch for quite a few reasons. First of all, the fact that it integrates streams and video together allows for users to much more easily find and discover content that they want to watch. For instance, you can follow games like you can on Twitch, and so if you follow, for instance, TF2 on YouTube Gaming, you can see both streams and video of TF2 and discover new channels and pretty much learn anything you want to know about the game. And so it's just a great new tool for discovery because, YouTube has been kind of lacking in the discovery department because it's very, very hard, taking it from a small YouTuber like myself, to grow a channel and to get your name out there. So hopefully this will be a new way to get your name out there and to grow smaller channels who have half-decent content. And they've had these features for a while, but things like playback, so if you miss part of a stream, you can go back and play catch-up. Or for streamers, after the stream is over, you have the option to post what you just recorded on the stream directly to your channel. So you don't have to mess with any extra recording software or anything. And like I said, those have been out for a while, but those are just nice little things that YouTube does offer for streaming. And I know this is really subjective, but personally, I like the UI and layout of YouTube Gaming a lot more than Twitch. And they've already released an app for YouTube Gaming on iOS and Android, and that again, I think are really nice and fun to use. But I still do have a couple little qualms about it. For one thing, YouTube Gaming is in this weird limbo region of being independent of YouTube while also being connected to it. I mean, it's a separate website, but there's no easy way to get from one to the other except by clicking the little icon next to the YouTube logo on the actual website, which they're eventually going to take that down. And also, you can't directly stream or upload anything on YouTube Gaming because when you say that you want to upload something or you want to go live, it just takes you directly to the actual YouTube. And so there's no special UI for streaming or uploading gaming content. And it's just a big bunch of weird. And being this dependent on regular YouTube also creates another problem. So right now, YouTube Gaming automatically tags gaming videos based off of their titles. which most of the time works. You see people go TF2 space dash space. Watch me get a cool kill streak with the spy, or look at my cool Minecraft world. And so you see Minecraft or TF2 or whatever game in the title, and then YouTube automatically tags that game, which for the most part works, except there are a few notable exceptions. For instance, my pal Bubbli, good pal of mine, Bubbli, made a video called Medieval Disco Bear Rampage, where he goes ham with a warrior spirit, and it's fun to watch. I'll post the link in the description if you want to see it. But YouTube Gaming tagged the video for the 1986 game Rampage, which obviously is not Team Fortress 2. And from what I've seen and done, there's no way to manually tag videos or override tags or tag videos while uploading them, because that option is not present when you upload or stream on regular YouTube, which is pretty dumb. And as of right now, I don't know about anyone else, but for me anyway, what ends up happening when I go on the website is that it's very, very finicky to work with and kind of unresponsive, and that's kind of to be expected with a brand new spanking website that's as big as YouTube Gaming, but hopefully they'll get around to fixing that. And just overall, there isn't really anything new for streamers and YouTubers. There's no other big features for content creators other than really spreading content using the discovery stuff. So really, YouTube Gaming doesn't really offer anything new or that's surprising at all, in my opinion. It's pretty much what most of us were expecting that YouTube would do after they weren't able to get their hands on Twitch. But, despite that, there are still some pretty handy-dandy features on YouTube Gaming, but is that enough to send Twitch to its grave? Personally, I don't think so, and here's why. Streamers on Twitch who live and breathe Twitch every time they log onto their computer and record just aren't going to give up on Twitch. It's not going to happen. There might be like a few YouTubers that are like, I wonder if I try out this and see what happens, and blah, 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 and they end up like switching over. But those are going to be rare instances, and for the most part, I don't think that YouTube Gaming is going to woo too many Twitch people over. However, I think YouTube Gaming is still going to become something really special. It's going to give an opportunity for YouTubers, and especially smaller YouTubers, who don't want to start all over and struggle to build up an audience on Twitch, to try something new, to try out streaming for the first time. And this service will allow content creators on YouTube to tap into their established subscriber base for an audience for live streaming, and I think that's a great thing. And so that's pretty much all I have to say on the topic. If you like the video or think I missed something really, really important, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, please like, subscribe, share with your mom, share with your dad, share with your friends, share with your dog, all that jazz. Anyway, I've been Lapel, and I'll see you all in the next one. And once again, thank you all for watching.